Now 1st and 10. Looking across the middle. Great grab there. Snags it with one hand. All set up now at the 15. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Intercepted. They bring him to the turf. I know this never happened in your decorated career, but an early interception, how will he rebound, the quarterback?
You know, I'll just say this, you're a funny guy. That's funny. Hey, I did it all the time, and I used to tell my offensive linemen, be ready. I'm probably going to throw some more, so make the tackle.
The Bears lined up in the nickel. Colin Kaepernick from the shotgun. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. Smith brought down, but has the first.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down, Jim. That's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
First down at the 25. And he gains maybe 3. Keep an eye on this man right here, Vernon Davis, in this game.
If Vernon Davis wasn't so big, you could play him at wide receiver because he has the speed of a wide receiver. And we've seen it so many times. He can take a 5-yard catch and turn it into an 80-yard touchdown.
Kaepernick takes it from the gun. The grab by Vernon Davis. Gains 14.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
First down at the 42. Kaepernick with the handoff. One player to keep an eye on today is Pernell McPhee.
Yeah, what I like about him is Jimmy can play about 4 different positions on the field. Outside, inside, he can do whatever you want on the defensive side.
Kaepernick from the gun. Hyde hauls it in. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
Nobody cares. Just get the job done. Throw it deep down the field or throw it short to the running back and look at those extra yards after the short pass.
So they get the reception, but it's not enough to move the chains. 3rd down coming up. The 49ers break huddle and show a jumbo look. Hyde's tackled down after a gain of 5.
Hyde's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
Coming to the line at the 43. The 49ers will go with the pistol on this play. 1st and 10. And they're all over him for the sack.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitzer's coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback, but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
Coming up, 2nd down. Kaepernick's alone in the backfield. Kaepernick's got it in the gun. Running room. That's a gain of 6.
3rd long situations, a lot of coordinators in this league will run a draw play on 3rd long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a first down, man, that's just great.
Davis can't bring it in. That'll probably go as a drop.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
And that'll be a gain of about 2.
Well, only a couple yards that time by the punt returner. Good defense by the punt coverage team. They get down their speed. They hustle. They're all around him. They only give up a couple yards.
Forte lines up as the single back here. First down at the 24. Catch made. Wright's going to make the tackle.
Well, if you guard the tight end close, sometimes that doesn't matter. They're so big and they got long arms, they can still make the catch. Quarterbacks give them a chance, they get it done.
The Bears will take the snap from the 30. Forte looking for space.
Forte is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Now 3rd and 4 following the run. Two tight ends on the field here. Oh, it almost picked off that time.
Good play that time by the defender. He read the quarterback, got in position, and knocked that pass away on 3rd down.
Bush is going to look for space now. He's tackled right at the 24. That return's good for about 12. The 49ers heading back out there on offense, hoping to improve on their last possession, which ended rather quickly with a punt.
Yeah, I think what they got to do, they got to come out and be a little more creative. Get the defense off guard. Make them think over there. That was too generic what they did on the offensive side. If you want to score, show some ingenuity.
Back here to start quarter 2. We are deadlocked right now in a game that has seen its fair share of defense.
Yeah, it's kind of fun to watch, isn't it? I love defenses when they come out and they just establish the line of scrimmage and beat the offense up. That's what we've seen so far, and I think it's going to continue.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
That time, the man-to-man coverage won. The quarterback had to make a perfect throw. He didn't. Incomplete pass.
Down. Looks like they're in press coverage here. Reggie Bush with the catch out of the backfield. The tackle is made, and that's a 3-and-out series for the offense. The 49ers will punt the football away. And he's on the sidelines and out of bounds.
Well, the best thing we can say about that punt return, well, he didn't fumble the football.
The Bears offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive, a quick 3-and-out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive, and they got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense. What we're seeing so many times now in this league is the tight ends are getting so good that they have to condense the pass coverage to make sure they stop them, and it's opening up the wide receivers to have a better chance to catch the football.
Forte's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. First down at the 48. Matt Forte gets it here. That's Brooks making the stop.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
Here's the football marked at the 47. Jay Cutler takes a look now from under center. Second down and 5. And intercepted. He's in the clear. The 20, the 10, and in for the touchdown.
What a catch, what an interception, and not only that, take it all the way back for a touchdown. You talk about deflating for an offense. Oh, shoot, that gets close to making them quit.
And the extra point is good. The Bears are ready to return the kick. It'll be a touchback. The Bears back onto the field. course, the last drive they had it looked like they were going to put up some points, only to watch the football get picked off in opponent's territory.
Smart defensive coach they're going against in this game today. He knows how to put his players in positions to make plays, and he did that last drive, and they came up with the INT.
Was that on the quarterback, or was that just a great play by the defender?
I'm giving most of the credit to the defender. It's just a good play.
The pass play picks up only 2, so now it's 2nd down and 8 following the completion. Makes the reception. Antoine Buffet makes the hit.
When you get aggressive safeties, you like to get up there and try to stop the run. The post route is an awesome way to take advantage of that. Go down the field 10 to 12 yards, plant that outside foot, run towards the goalpost. Nice throw by the quarterback.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
Matt Forte lined up in the backfield. The Bears snap it at the 41. Matt Forte has it from Cutler. And gains maybe 4.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
Cutler's completion percentage 70% on the day. It's a 2 tight end formation. The Bears from the 37 takes it out of the eye.
Forte is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
The defense looking for one more stop here on 3rd down after that run. Forte lines up as the single back here.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Throws the pass. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. 4th down coming up.
No good. An empty trip for the offense. Late in the 2nd, and the offense cannot be happy about that miss heading into the half.
Absolutely not. You know what I wonder? Later in this game, if they get that same situation, will the coach go for it on 4th down instead of letting that field goal kicker have another try?
First down at the 41. Smith has it on the screen. Gains 5. That's reception number 2 for him.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
The pass play was good for 5. 2nd and 5 coming up. Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning. Second down coming up. They motion the receiver around to the other side. And here's the toss. Tackle by Antrell Roll.
Hyde's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short gain.
Now 3rd and short following the run. The Bears defense now is going to go nickel. Hyde's going to secure the handoff. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day. This next play coming from the 47-yard line. First down and 10. At it for a moment. incomplete.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. He'll throw it over the middle. And this pass goes incomplete as he was looking short that time.
Long way to go in this game. No reason to panic right now. And I don't think the offense will. They'll call a nice conservative play here.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. The 49ers will look to get to the 37 to pick up a first down. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. The Bears call a timeout, their first. The 49ers lined up for the field goal. The kick, it's through there. The kick is good. How important was it, Bill, to add another 3 to the lead before the intermission?
And you got to look at the team that's trailing right now. You got to go in at halftime and change what you're doing, because what you've been doing so far, it hasn't worked.
They'll mark him at the 40. The Bears come to the line with a bunch set. It's Bennett. And he's brought down by Antoine Bethea.
There is nothing like having a great tight end on your offense now. There's so many things you can do with them. Remember, they're in the middle of the field. They can go down the middle. They can go outside. They can go short. They can go across. They can go out. Tough to cover the tight ends in this league now.
1st and 10. Set up screen to Forte. And Ward's the one who made the big stop.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
All right, here we go.
Cutler's back in shotgun formation. Very nearly intercepted.
Every quarterback hates a situation like this. You're down the football game, and you got 3rd and long, but you must be thinking, don't turn it over. So don't force the situation by trying to throw one in there in tight coverage. If they're not open, throw it short. Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Cutler standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. That's dropped by Jeffrey, who couldn't bring it in.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
No chance to return this one as that punt is headed to the sidelines. The Bears defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. 1st down at the 28. Looking across the middle, Kaepernick gets it to Vernon Davis. Fuller's in on the tackle. The 49ers signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. The offense coming to the line inside the opponent's 20. Ready for intermission. First, one more play. Simpson's got it on a pass that had some heat. And with the second quarter coming to a close, we'll step away for halftime and return to the Windy City for the start of the second half after this. We're back now at Venerable Soldier Field, the beginning of the 3rd quarter. The second half is officially underway. And a touchback. The 49ers come out to open up the second half, and they were hitting on all cylinders in the first half, Phil.
Yeah, be smart here in the second half, Jim. When you start out, just find out what the defense is thinking, and once you get a feeling about what they're going to do, then you start taking some chances.
Now slashing to the right side, looking for room. It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. The 49ers come out in a bunch set. Kaepernick's going to take it from the gun. Over the middle and incomplete that time.
Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
And it's swatted away.
That was a good call by the defensive coordinator. He called the right defensive play. The defender's in position and knocks down that 3rd down throw.
Royals not going to test the coverage here as he makes the fair catch. The Bears offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
The Bears have it at the 44. The handoff to Matt Forte. 2nd and 10 coming up. The Bears have it at the 44. Throw it to the outside, and they've got the hook up.
I like this. Show some patience. Don't try to get it all.
That play is going to be challenged. There's no question he caught the ball, but there is a question whether or not he got both feet in bounds.
Well, first off, you want to make sure it's a clean catch on the sidelines. Does he have possession of the football? And then once you declare he has possession of the football, let's look down at both feet, see if they're in bounds, and don't forget, you must maintain possession of the football as you go to the ground.
The Bears take it from the 43. Tries to get the feet down, but this will be ruled incomplete.
There's a difference. When you play zone, you drop back and you watch the quarterback and you react to the football. When you're playing man-to-man, all you're worried about is where that receiver goes. You try to shadow him, look for the football, and try to make a play.
All right, here we go.
The Bears take it from the 43. And he's forced to the ground.
Every defense is looking for somebody to hit the quarterback, and the best person to do it is the defensive end. What a good job that time by him.
This is 3rd down. The Bears all bunched up here as they get set at the line. Cutler is going to take the snap from the shotgun. Complete to Jeffrey. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a 4th down.
The field goal attempt is good. It's good. Looks like whatever was said at halftime struck a note with this team. That field goal gets them right back into the game.
I think what the coach did at halftime, he went in there and he put his players in a good frame of mind, gave them some confidence, and it showed in that opening drive.
No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. The 49ers offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time, because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get it.
Pass is intercepted.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Bears bring their offense onto the field. The last time they had control of the football, they did not come away empty-handed, but did not get a touchdown either.
Well, they got that field goal, and I think that's important. That field goal gave them a little confidence. They got some points up there that always makes you feel good on the offensive side. Now take advantage of that good feeling. Go out there and score a touchdown this time.
Let's see if they can finish off a drive. Set up now at the 36.
Oh, you see the linebackers moving around. I think they're trying to confuse the offensive line.
Two hands on the football and has the catch.
The Bears did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
Cutler's completion percentage 70% on the day. The defense gets the sack.
Outside linebackers, they're everything all in one. They got to be a pass rusher, a pass cover guy, and they got to be able to stop the run. Nice job that time getting the sack.
Red 18. Red 18. Zebra.
Jay Cutler takes a look now from under center. The Bears have it at the 34. Forte up the middle. He's tackled right at the 31. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry. On the way, third down.
Hold on, baby. All right, here we go. Red 18.
Cutler steps back into the gun. It's intercepted. The defense doing an outstanding job to ensure they hang on to their lead as we move deeper into the third quarter.
Yeah, the defense. Oh, my gosh, I like the way they're playing, man. There's good calls by the defensive coordinator and the players taking advantage of that situation and getting the turnover.
First down at the 17. Tosses the football. Rolls all over the ball carrier.
The Bears defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop the runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
Second down and 11. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands. They still face 3rd and 6 even after that last successful pass play. Quarters formation here for the defense. Down the field. They're in punting formation. Up about 4. The Bears offense can reignite things now after last time moving the football only to throw a drive-ending interception.
And this is what this defense lives on. They thrive on it. They let you move the football a little bit, but they wait for that mistake. Is that mistake going to be an offensive penalty, a drop pass? That time it was an interception, so that's what this defense does, and they do it well. Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities, what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
The Bears will take the snap from the 35. And incomplete. Didn't get his feet down.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Martellus Bennett with the reception.
stepping up to the line of scrimmage, the 22-yard line.
Forte's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. And it's batted down.
Nice job that time by the defensive player. He is all over the receiver in this man-to-man coverage, and there was just nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football.
Failing to complete that one, so second down here. It's Forte in the backfield. The Bears come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. Throws the pass. Intercepted! The fourth quarter is almost upon us, and they can tack some points onto their lead after that interception. What a huge swing this would be as this game's starting to get in the late going here, Phil.
Absolutely. It just changes everything in the game. It changes, if they can score, how you approach it, gets everybody excited and just makes it so tough on the opposing team.
Colin Kaepernick from the shotgun. And off the mark on that short throw. Second down and 10. Hyde's got it on the handoff. Picked up a couple that time.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
It's third down coming up. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Not a whole lot of scoring here as we welcome you back to the action. It'll be third down. The final quarter begins with this snap. He's picked off again.
Well, nowadays, your linebackers, they got to be able to do everything. They got to be big enough to get in there and stop the run, and also athletic enough to be able to get in position and make an interception. Good job by the linebacker.
Real good field position here to start this series. Matt Forte lined up in the backfield. The Bears have it at the 29. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
The Bears just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
Cutler's completion percentage, 60% on the day.
When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here. The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Kevin White hauls it in.
The Bears were trying to go down the field that time with the throw, but nobody's open. They throw it short. Doesn't fool the defense, and they get very few yards.
That pass play picked up only 4. Second down and 6 coming up. Cutler's got it in the gun. Rings it in for the score in the end zone.
Well, when you get close to the goal line, you always have to look out for the tight end, because anytime there's just a little bit of deception, that deception is enough for the tight end to get that area where he can get open. That time he does it. Touchdown.
Robbie Gould ready to kick it. Bush is going to start his return. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The 49ers just gave up some big turnover points. And let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Hyde's marked down after a gain of 4.
Hyde's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
The 49ers will take the snap from the 30. And it's knocked down. Third down following the incompletion. The 49ers will set up. The 36 is the first down line. Kaepernick takes it from the gun. He robs him of the interception. He turns around and defends the pass. Early in the fourth, and another great defensive stop. It's urgency time for these offenses.
It sure is. Let's see which offense can go out there and make a play and not make the mistake. Because these defenses are playing so well, when you try to force the issue in a game like this, a lot of times the offense makes the big mistake to lose the game.
The Bears will walk to the line of a tie game here in the fourth. The scores 10-10. First down at the 45. Forte up the middle. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go. And they stopped him for a short gain.
Second down coming up. Double tight end formation. They need to get the play off. Matt Forte. He's tackled right at the 48.
Forte is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain. Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Bennett's got it. First down. The Bears have been able to count on their tight end today. Bennett's been a big target across the middle of the field.
You said it right. They depend on him. He's one of the best in the NFL, and when you're one of the best tight ends in the NFL, they are going to find ways to get you the football.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Forte's met after a gain of 3.
Forte is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short gain.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. It's Forte in the backfield. Bennett has the catch. Fights through contact.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
The defense at this point trying to keep him out of the end zone.
Now the offense is down here in the red zone or the green zone if you like to think of money.
Force it across for the touchdown. And how clutch was that score right there, partner? When they absolutely had to have it, they get the touchdown.
Clutched by the offense. Now let's see if the defense can deal with the pressure. Can they go out there and answer the bell and finish this game off? We'll find out.
The Bears ready here for the kickoff. Bush has got a chance to return this one. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The 49ers offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You're putting us back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
And Davis is tackled down after a gain of 7. No time to waste. They hurry to the line. Playing press coverage to the outside. Kaepernick connects with Davis. Gains 11.
The 49ers look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
Kaepernick's completion percentage, 50% on the day. First down at the 46. Intercepted. He's brought to a halt.
Isn't it awesome on the defensive side where you have linebackers can make plays like that? Getting that interception, it's not always defensive backs that get to make those plays. Linebackers can do it too.
The Bears now march to the line. Tightly contested game here in the fourth. The score's 17-10. First down at the 46. Takes it from the eye. That's a gain of 10. He's now over 60 yards rushing on the ground.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
This will be second down. The clock's really become a factor here, and the defense knows it has to get off the field as soon as possible to give the team a chance.
The Bears offense has been tough today. They are fighting out there on the field. That's a nice job picking up that first down. It's been fun to watch. They got a small lead here in the second half. We'll see if that first down can lead them to a score. Defense crowding the line of scrimmage. Look out. This could be a blitz.
The Bears have it at the 34. Good job on the ground there by Matt Forte. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. Two minutes to go in the second half. All set up now at the 16. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Now first and 10. They'll run with it again. Brooks is all over that offense and brings him down.
The 49ers guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
Second down and 13. Matt Forte gets it here. Now looking at third down. They bring in the extra tight end. Third and 12. The handoff to Matt Forte. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. Offense a little too slow getting set at the line on that one. Gold set now to attempt the field goal. And he puts it through for 3.
The clutch kick
and the 3 points, and virtually everyone here knows that that clinched it.
Yes, that did it, Jim. Now you can just take a deep breath knowing all that hard work during the week, it came through for you, it paid off, and you got a victory.
Shakes past the defender. Bush is marked down at the 34. That return's good for about 27. The 49ers offense comes back onto the field, and there's nothing they can do to pull out victory here. Just a snap or two, and then it's on to the locker room to explain this loss, Phil.
Yeah, listen, today was not their day. The other team was just better. Give some credit to the defense, but the offense was not sharp, and I don't think the game plan coming into today's game was the one they needed to try and run.
They went for the deep throw, but the defensive back was there.
Yeah, good job that time. I got to give the defensive back a lot of credit. He was not caught sleeping out there. He was alert, read the right keys, and he was right with the receiver to knock down that deep throw.
Kaepernick now on the move. Good yardage picked up on that call.
In the NFL, it's all about situations now. You're down. There's under 2 minutes to go. Good job by the offensive player. He picks up some good yards and then gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
One more play, and it's in the books. 1st and 10. Scans the field. And he comes down. No, the defender tips it out. Well, Phil, I enjoyed watching the game with you, and how about a final thought about that victory?
Well, Jim, I wish I could say the same, that I enjoyed spending these last 3 hours with you, but that's just not the case. But, no, just kidding, of course. Nice win. They got to feel good about what they've done and celebrate a little tonight.
I think I'll see you next week, maybe. For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.